guys, this is Lee back with you. In this video, I want to give you a really interesting tip that I think is really going to help you when it comes to hiring people. Right now, we're looking at odesk.com, and it's one of my favorite places for hiring new people. Once you set up an account, you're going to see something that looks like this. And right now, what I want to do is create an ad for finding a virtual assistant. Now, throughout this course, we talked about a lot of things that would require you to have a virtual assistant because doing those things on your own would be a little boring and it could be, time consuming. So as a business owner, you should focus on other stuff that's just more important than this. So that's why I want to show you how to post a job, how to create a great job that's going to get a great response, and how to finally find that virtual assistant that can help you find leads and pretty much anything else that you tell them to do. So once you go here to Odesk and log into your account, just click on Post Job. Then we're going to take a look at how to do this. I have the option to reuse a previous job, but I'm not going to do that. Then I have an option to select my team, so you can put whatever you want in here if you've created teams. If not, just leave the default option. It doesn't matter. Then we got category. This is something that we do want to choose. So let's see. Category, we're interested in admin support. So we can go with that. Or we could say some data entry stuff. Let's click on that and see what other options we've got. So this is the right one, admin support, and then just go for virtual assistant. Now we need to give our job a title. I'd go with something interesting, something that actually explains what the position is. So, maybe I'd say personal assistant. So as you can see, I already have one, personal assistant for tech jobs. Sometimes I would just go with personal assistant needed for data entry job. So you'd put that if it's something like scraping leads and whatnot. That can be considered a data entry job where they find a lead and then they enter the details in your Excel file, and that's it. So that's an easy job. Everybody can do this. That's why it's easy to find one. But I'm actually going to show you how to weed out those that are not good for this position and how to get the very best people to do this for you. So I want to share with you this brief that I prepared. Now, as you can see here, I start out with, I'm looking for an honest and dedicated professional to be my personal assistant for tech-related and web researching tasks. You can put data entry and web researching tasks. Odesk customer support. Yeah, let me just turn that off. Okay. Now we've got these tasks will include, and then the parts that are yellow, I would suggest that you remove this. This is just something that I use for tech jobs, but you'll want to remove this, and you'd put something like, use software to scrape potential leads, find qualified leads based on my instructions, send out emails to potential prospects, something like that, and more. Okay, then we got, here's what's expected of you. This is also for tech jobs in my example. When it's a data entry job, you don't really need any of this. It's fine. Good command of English could be important or might not be that important. But anyway, if you prefer making everything easy for yourself, then go with this. Good command of English, because it's just going to make your job easier because you can easily understand each other, right? So when somebody's got maybe a bit of broken English, it's going to be harder to communicate. So I would suggest that you go with good command of English. All right, so we definitely want someone who's got the desire to learn and improve and attention to detail. Okay, that's very important. Then quick replies and availability on Skype. If that's important for you, you can leave it. Then, of course, we got great communication skills. You can only work with people you like. I always put this. If your communication skills are not great, please do not apply for this position. Then this is a little trick that I do. It says, please begin your application with the following 3 letters, ATD. please write ATD with capital letters at the very beginning of your job application. When somebody replies to your job, they need to start, they need to start somehow, and most of them say, "Dear Sir," or "To whom it may concern," and stuff like that. We want to tell them, I want you to start your application with these 3 letters. Not only that, but I want you to capitalize these letters. You'd be surprised with how many people just ignore this. So when they ignore this, it means they did not read your job post and they're just browsing around Odesk and sending their resume to everybody. We don't really want those kinds of people. We want people who actually read your job description, okay? And also the fact that we're asking them, please write ATD with capital letters, it is a nice little test to make sure they pay attention to details. Then anyone not doing so will be automatically removed. So this is my way of making sure that you're really paying attention to the details of the job opening. So then we put, along with your cover letter, please submit your graphics work samples that highlight, whatever you need them to highlight. But in this case, you don't really need any samples because it's just a data entry job. So I'll just remove this. Also, please let us know your availability over the next 48 hours. We're looking for someone to get started right away. Then I just do something to kind of motivate them a little bit. I tell them, by working with me, you get the opportunity to advance further, take on more responsibility in my company, depending on how well you do. Okay? Everybody who is now in my company in a managerial position has started as a personal assistant. Many of them quickly became managers and are now crucial to the success of my company. Are you my next manager? We look forward to hearing from you. This part over here, it's definitely optional if you don't have a company then. I don't suggest you promise this to them if that's not true. In my case, it is true. I started off with some people who were virtual assistants who did some boring stuff for me. Then over time, they moved on and are now helping me with other more important things inside my business. If this is something you can provide, then definitely leave that in there as additional motivation. If not, take it out, because I don't think you should be lying to them and giving them hope they're going to get somewhere, where they actually aren't, because you can't offer that position. All right, I hope that makes sense. Okay. Also, just another note: make sure you never put your email or anything like that in the job opening. Odesk is against that. So previously I put Lee at, I didn't even put my website. I just put lee@domain.com. Yeah, I didn't even put .com. But they actually warned me, telling me I should not be doing this because they thought that was my email. So anyway, you can just put your name, but don't put any email contact details in this job ad because Odesk doesn't like it. Once you're done tweaking this, and I'm actually going to include this brief for you exactly as you see it right now, so you can go ahead and just copy and paste it or make some changes to it. I'm going to paste it here, and there we go. You don't even have to put your name in there if you don't want to. You can remove that. Then what skills are needed? I just put virtual assistant, then maybe data entry, email handling, something like that. Microsoft Excel, everybody can do that. But just put a few of these in there, you're good to go. Then how would you like to pay? Yes, pay by the hour is definitely what you want to do for this position. Estimated duration, I'd say probably more than 6 months in my case, but you can put 3 to 6 months or whatever you want. Estimated workload, do you want somebody full-time or part-time? Okay. Then desired experience level. For this position, you can really go with less, so less than $6.50 an hour, because $3 to $4 for $3 to $4 an hour, you can definitely find people to do this for you full-time. Then marketplace visibility, do you want it on Google? I usually just go with Odesk users, not on Google. Then number of hires. Do you want to hire one freelancer or more? Okay. If you got documents to attach, you can do that. Cover letter. Yes, they require a cover letter. If you got some additional questions, you can put these questions in here for them. But for this position, I don't really think it's needed, so I remove them. Then when you're done, just click post job and it's going to become live. Then you're going to start getting applications, and you just go through the applications. So don't forget about our little ATD trick. We want people to actually type this. If you do not see ATD at the beginning of their application, then I don't recommend you look into their cover letter at all. I mean, if they didn't read this, if they couldn't read this one sentence and listen to the simple instructions, then chances are they're not going to listen to you later on. Okay? I just stay away from them and not even consider those who don't start their cover letter with these 3 letters. All right? All right, guys, that's it for me in this video. I just wanted to show you how to quickly post the job for your VA and just demonstrate to you how easy it's going to be to find VAs to do the job for you. Just make sure you download the brief that I prepared here for you from this page. Copy, paste it, go to Odesk in here, and in just 10 minutes, you'll be ready to post your job and start hiring. All right, so that's it for me in this video. I'm going to see you in the next one.